try this again. Maybe we'll get better RNG this time. We did. And then we didn't. Eh. God, dude. Terrible. We gotta farm one more time, actually. Don't know where I'm gonna put splits yet, so I'm just doing the first run with a just a flat timer. Oops. Time lost there. It's okay. It's alright. Cool. that sucks. We got stuck on the geometry for a moment. I'm not sure if switching back to Nobi is faster or not because of the time it takes to do it. Either way, I know getting the grenade before this fight is faster. The grenade makes every fight fast. Alright, first boss. Never managed to beat that boss before they can do the animation of that last attack. Oh well. Alright. This is one of the harder stages in my opinion. Wasted pause. Really? That sucks. I might have to take some damage in order to ensure we make it through this room without dying. If you look on the top right. No, we're good. We barely made it. We had like 11 seconds left, so we were okay-ish, but I've considered switching to Doraemon on this stage, just so I can damage boost through all these. But until I get really good at getting through the game without taking a whole lot of damage, I'm not gonna do something like that. Okay, that went okay. Could have went a little better, but crap. Cool. I've never hit this switch coming up with a grenade. So we'll see what happens. Should be fine. Yeah. We good. We good. Taking that extra moment to grab those 3 sprays on that conveyor will be a good thing. I promise. Fine. I'll heal if I need to, but I should be good. Yeah, we're good. We got the skip. Saving the minutes. Cool. What's up with hell? We're gonna finish the whole game. Whatever that means. Game overs, warts and all. Should be okay though. Might have some memory snafu stuff coming up. Got the quick kill on that guy though, which is nice. We're halfway through the game right now. Halfway-ish. Okay, I figured out what I did wrong here yesterday, and it was something really stupid and simple. that we're going to correct right now. Oh yeah, we're I'm definitely gonna improve this run. After this, but getting one full run down is gonna be a good thing, obviously. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to Sneech. Forgot what item I had to make. It's alright though. I remembered it at the last second. This. Yeah, got it all right that time. Had some bad menuing, but it was all correct. Like, I didn't, like, completely forget what I was doing, which is, a good thing. Yeah, the only thing I forgot to do yesterday in this section was talk to one random NPC. Of course. 4 text boxes. Yep. 3, 4. We're on track. There's one level in the game I've literally ran like all of once. Whoa. My inputs were just randomly getting dropped. That was really weird. Okay. Now we go back to here. We do that. We go back to here. I'd love it if we could get some more heart drops in World 4. World 3, you basically don't fight anything other than the boss. Like, I don't think I've fought a single enemy in this whole world thus far. I don't think I do either, other than the boss. Oops. We use these. This section of the game is a lot of memorization. Like, on just, like, where exactly in the heck you're trying to go. See, we still gotta make an underwater weapon, the mirror thing, the translator gummy. The shrink ray. I went ahead and switched to Sue because we gotta go to this level. And she's the fastest swimmer. Doraemon's the fastest swimmer in the first water level you do. but she's a faster swimmer, and this is the only other water level in the game. There is another water section in the game, technically, but it's very short, and it doesn't really matter who you're playing as that much, because it's so short. But for longer swimming segments, Doraemon or Sue. Oh, yeah. And then, unfortunately, we have to equip a weapon. We re-enter the stage. And we have to use this item again, which allows us to dive underwater. It's quicker than swimming exiting that loading zone and swimming all the way up, for sure. Alright, down the hole we go. We're going to switch right here to Sneech. Cool. Oops. That's the first time that's happened in the run, and I'm so okay with it. I meant to go into the weapon menu and didn't. Alright. I'll take the extra spray. Gonna farm a few sprays here. May not need them all. I'm gonna figure that out. But that's okay. If I spend too long in this run farming for sprays, that's just more time I can save in the next run. Right here is where we're going to farm sprays. Gonna do this 4 times. Last time, then we're going on. Boss, that went well. Okay, he's gonna heal. This boss's attacks are RNG. Although you can pretty much, I mean, you're gonna see every attack at some point. Sometimes he'll only heal once, sometimes he'll heal twice. I thought I had less health than that. Interesting. When I got hit, I was like, oh no. This is the attack I dislike the most, because, and it's not because it's like hard to dodge, it's pretty easy to dodge. It's more so that you can't hit him as like often. But that's World 3. We're on to the last world. Yeah. We're zooming through this. Figuring out how to get to the end of the game was a huge roadblock. But I did figure it out. Which is sort of the point. I do not know if I'm going to need these sprays. Or that heart. But I'm picking up a few safety things. I can route out the safety objects later once I see the final state of this run. For like from beginning to end. Which I think makes sense. For a first run, I'm wanting to play it a little bit safe. This area you can't really see on the stream. I have the brightness turned up on my screen. It's the there's two places like this in the game. They're both pretty short. I'm fine with getting some hearts. This final sequence of the game can be a bit rough. You can see in the rooms with the switches here, though, for some reason, which I really don't understand. There's a fast cycle you can make here. I'm not going to try to, though. I'm just going to wait and lose the... like 6 seconds. Wow, that's actually kind of significant in a game this short. Interesting. Still good to know. Alright, this next level is going to confuse me a little. More than likely. I've only ran through it once in its entirety. I should be okay, though. That sucks. It's alright, I have some hearts. Alright, we gotta go to this sign. And use... uh-oh. This thing. Woo! I almost forgot what it was. We have to use 2 items here, and I almost used the other one first, which it wouldn't have mattered. It just would have done nothing, and then I would have realized it, but I'm glad I was able to remember. Alright, we gotta go up here. We go in here, and we hit this switch. Whoops. We gotta come back to the sign. And then we gotta make this thing. Excuse me? I knew I needed 1 extra spray, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. Just to be safe. I think I only need 1 more. We'll find out. Oh, I forgot I grabbed these 4. It's okay. Then we wait here for that. And that's all we need from here. And this is the final regular level. It's not really that regular at all, though, if I'm being completely real. What thing was it? Oh, no. It's this thing. Okay. Remembering which things I need to make and, like, use... Oh, no, you don't just run up this. You go up this. So, yeah, I've made some little errors. There'll definitely be some time to gain. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's terrible, actually. No. It's okay. And I didn't even need to go up here, either. I forgot the switch is right there. Of course. Oh, you think the cryptic has started? Just wait till we get to this last, like, NPC push thing that I have to do. God, it's terrible. Took me forever to figure out what in the heck I was trying to do. Okay. Whoa. Is this the water one? Yes. Okay, so here's where we have to make our water weapon. I forgot to equip it. And then I looked at the description of it. That's literally, like, basically the only thing we need it for. If there's one other thing in the game that we technically will need it for. Ugh. Okay, boss. It's like evil Doraemon. Kind of neat. But it's not. It's actually Robotnik Doraemon. Eventually he'll open a portal and take us to where the only other place we need a water weapon is. And yes, we do have to equip it here. You have to do a certain amount of damage to him before he will move out of this particular sequence. Took that time to use a heart. And then we go back to grenade, the only real weapon in this game. Because, you know, this is actually just Bomberman Hero, the sequel. When you play it this way. It literally fit. I feel like I'm playing Bomberman Hero. Legitimately, when I do the boss fights. Oh, what's up, Yamba? Crap. No. There we go. We should be fine for the rest of the run. The explosions really are similar, aren't they? Alright, so at this point in the run... Okay, here's the cutscene we needed. Okay. Let's see how well I can remember this whole sequence. It's a nightmare. It's not really a nightmare, but it's not fun. We go back to this stage. No joke. We go back to this level, like, way back at the beginning of the game. And we have to climb to the top of this, like, mountain again. Ideally, Sneech would still be alive here. He has faster ground movement. So that's definitely some time save in the next run, is to not die as Sneech. But it's okay. It's all good. Anyway, we were coming to this character. Okay. Then we go here. Oh man, this is just so convoluted. It's the worst, dude. It's the worst. So you go here, into this house. Talk to this guy. He gives you that. You leave. I need 5 more sprays. I didn't get enough sprays. Check that out. It's okay. I'll make a pit stop in this level to farm 5 really fast. Obviously, this is some time loss out of the run, but now I know for future runs. We're good now. Next we go here. Then we go this way. We use the thing the professor dude gave us on this professor. He tells us to go talk to this random dude standing on the street. Took me forever to figure out who it was, or that I needed to talk to anybody at all. It's literally just this random guy right there. That's it. That one text box. Then we go here, and we use the remainder of our sprays. We use this. We use this. Then we have one other thing to make, but it's after we talk to this NPC up here. We are nearing the final stage of the game. We talk to him. He lets us through here. We talk to him once. And there's the last of our sprays. He gives us that gem. Then we go back to this city. Ugh. Dude, it's a lot. I didn't need to talk to him there. That was unnecessary. But you use this gem. He gives you a new weapon, which we have to beat the game. There is... Oops, wrong way. There is no way to skip the weapon that he just gave us. Now we're in the last stage of the game. We still have most of our characters left alive. As such, I'm not that worried at all. Could be going a bit faster here if Sneech were still alive. But it loses very little time because of how little of the run he's been dead for. This section is pretty tricky. Right here, I'm sure there's a faster way to go about this section. That robot nearly shot us off the edge, and if we fall, we have to do this whole section again. So as such, my strategy so far has been to get to that guy, let him shoot, then go around them that way. And then this last section up here, there's these guys that intentionally try to push you off the edge. I've been kind of staggering to the edge and jumping over them, but you can jump straight over here and skip quite a bit of that section by going straight to that. We have to do a boss fight randomly right here. I've not found a way to skip this yet. It's just a repeat of an earlier boss fight, only the boss is slightly harder, and by slightly harder, I mean it's almost exactly the same. There's two more little guys shooting at you, but there's a sweet spot you can stand in to just continually damage this boss, which is what I do, obviously. If you hit him when he gets going into that phase, he'll automatically exit that phase, which is hilarious. Cool. So he's going to do his invincible attack now. He moves a little faster on this, but it's super easy to dodge. He'll hit the wall 4 times. On his 4th time, he'll go back to normal. And then you can get back in the sweet spot and just continue bombing him. So when those 4 guys explode, that means he's going to go to his, like, penultimate phase. In this phase, he truly is a bit different than the first time you fight him. This moves way faster. Like, way, way faster. Okay, this is not going the best right now. My B inputs kept getting swallowed. If you tap B too fast, it sometimes will just do nothing. It's really weird. So I don't think this is going to be a sub-hour or sub-45-minute run. I don't know that sub-40 would even be possible. Maybe. But I know that sub-50 is definitely doable, just based on what I'm seeing right now, because we're nearing the end of the run. There's 2 more bosses left, and then this last room right here. You know, for our last room in the game, this room really sucks. We're going to go ahead and equip our new special gun, because we have to use it on the final boss. Both of the final bosses, I should say. There's 2. I'm not even joking. You just run around this edge. And then the game expects you to kill those bosses that are roaming around below us, but you actually don't have to. You can hit this switch from a distance, but it's a little tricky. Thought that one had it. There we go. And this is the second to final boss. So I charged a shot and jumped and hit him with a full charge shot out of the gate. You don't want that to hit you. It hit me. Okay, it didn't last that long. It's a shrink ray, and when you're shrunk, you can't fight. Basically, the strategy I found that works the best with this guy is to let him do this attack, like from a distance if you can, and try to not let it hit you. He's always going to come down and zoom, so you should hold your shot until he comes towards you and then let go when he does. Like so. And then you can kind of turn around and do that before he gets a chance to go away. When you get rid of his shield, switch to grenade. Grenade is just better. Like, way better. You can't really hit him during that phase, like when he's doing his shrink ray attack. But it just does way more damage overall. If you can hit him... Okay, there we go. This is going terrible. You can tell I did this with Sneech before. If you go fast enough, you can even get 2 grenades on him. When he does that attack, you can kind of just jump over it. It's pretty easy to dodge. If we die with Sue here, there's basically no consequence. We lose a little time because we have to switch characters. Alright, this is where the fight gets easy. He'll do a spin attack. You can kind of do like a fidget jump and dodge it. Then he'll shrink back down. Usually I can kill him before he even really gets a chance to do anything out of that phase. Sometimes he'll do one of those, and that's about all he'll get time for. Boom. So that's the second to final boss. So there may be a time save here at the main end of the game. I'm not entirely sure. Sub 45 is definitely possible in this game. So you have to talk to Doraemon, or you have to talk to Nobi's mom and Nobi's dad, I think. I'm not sure. You might only have to talk to one of them. Then, the real final boss is in here. All of our characters have full health, so there's very little consequence in just kind of flailing around through this fight. Magical Death Boss, I know, right? I was really scared when I watched the playthrough of this game that this boss was like a 100% completion secret kind of boss or something, but no. This phase is the hardest when he's when you have to use the gun. Grenade is just ultimately the or feint bang is the canonical term for it. Once he goes to his second phase, or his true second phase or second form, the fight is easy. That's it. I'm gonna time it on the fade out of this scene. 46:34. There's still a few more cutscenes to skip through, but that's it. So yes, I would say sub 45 is definitely possible. I don't know that there's more than 6 minutes worth of time save there without finding some true exploits. There's some definite time save on that run, though. I had some pretty cruddy menuing in some sections, and some of the bosses could have went a little better. The second to final boss went pretty bad, in particular. I agree. It is a good game. It's a good speed game too. It has a nice length, I think. Definite potential for some better routing. I could have routed in another farming thing of sprays to not have to go into that level to get those 5 extras. So that's probably... Figuring out the spray route will shave 2 to 3 minutes off the run. Like, figuring out the best way about it. Maybe not 3 minutes, but it'll cut something significant, that's for sure. Ultimately, there just needs to be one spot eventually that you farm in for a while. More than likely, is the inevitable way about it. So yeah, thanks for joining in, everybody. I'm gonna go though, and I'm gonna get this run highlighted and see if I can get a leaderboard started and all that good stuff. It's good to know how to actually get through the game. So have a good one.